In this lesson, we're going to be learning about what's called cascading option lists in the Designer tool. Now, these cascading option lists don't accomplish anything different that we haven't learned already. We can get the same effect by using validations or answer option filtering. However, cascading option lists are handy when we have a huge number of options which we need to filter between. The most common place you'll probably use them is during your regional identifiers. Take, for example, in your survey, you'll likely have thousands of villages across hundreds of communes, across dozens of districts. In this instance, we can use cascading combo lists to make our survey run a little bit smoother without typing thousands of lines of manual validation. Let's have a look at our questionnaire and how we can set this up. So looking at our example questionnaire document at the setup for province and district, you can see here we have question A01, and we ask the interviewer to write in two codes. So imagine he will write in province code number 2 and district code number 5, something like this. When we do paper-based surveys, the interviewer will need to look up these codes on a separate document because the listings are usually too long to print on the questionnaire itself. So a key advantage of CAPI is that we can make this system look much nicer for the interviewer and cut down the mistakes. Because remember, sometimes district code number 5 may not be in province number 2. The interviewer has made a mistake and we would have to rectify this in cleaning. So if you've ever worked on paper-based surveys, you'll know that when collecting the regional identifiers, we usually use numeric values to represent the province, the district, or the village, etc. And if you've ever cleaned a paper-based survey with these kind of identifiers, you'll know that mistakes are common and cleaning can become quite a big job. So with CAPI, we can use our cascading option list to ensure that only the correct values can be entered together. This will save you a big amount of time when it comes to cleaning your data. Let's take a look now in the Designer tool at how we can set this up. So here we have an example of how your province and district listing might look in an actual project, although it's a little bit shorter because we just got an example today. So we have the province name, the province code, the district name, and then the district code. Instead of just entering these numeric values, what I'm going to do is set it up so the enumerator will see first of all a single select question for the province name with the options Western, Central, Southern, etc. And then the district name will also be a single select question, but the only answer options I'm going to show are the relevant ones for the province. So if the enumerator is selected Western, then they will see only Colombo, Gampaha, and Kulatara. To set this up in Survey Solutions, first of all, what I'm going to need to do is make two questions out of province and district, one single select for each. So I'm going to change the first one to A01 underscore province. And I'll change the text to something like, please select the province. Now I'm going to make it a single select type. And I'll get my answer options by doing a quick filter in Excel. Next, I'll add a new question for district. So this will also be a single select. I'm going to call it A01 underscore district. Now to set this question up, we're going to use this option down here, the cascading combo box. First of all, we select the parent question, which will be province. And next, I'm going to need to upload my options. So to create the options, I'm going to make a new file in Excel. And in my new file, I'm going to have 3 columns. The first column will be the district code. The second column, the district name. And the final column will be its parent value, that is, which province it's in. Now I need to save this file as a .tab delimited file. This is the type of file we need to upload into the Designer so that it can read it. So I'll go to File, Save As, you'll need to select this one down here, text, tabs limited. And I'll call it province and district. Now back in Survey Solutions, we can upload the file we just created. I'll need to save first. So in this pop-up, first of all, press Choose File. And here's my tab delimited text file I made earlier. And then Upload. Now you can see here we have our value, our title, and our parent value. Press Apply. Then we need to press Reload here. Let's test and see if it's working. So we can see now AO1 is operating like a nice single select of all our different provinces, and the district question is grayed out until we make a selection. So when I press Western, I can click here and see all of the districts which are part of the Western province. The reason this is really handy for your regional identifiers is that if you have a huge number of districts inside the Western province, you can use this search function here to type in the province and it will find the one which is relevant for you. That's all for our lesson on cascading option lists. Join us next time when we're going to be learning about lookup tables.